This will remain one of the lasting images of the 2020 campaign. Donald Trump arriving in a military hospital near Washington, a little more than a month before the presidential election. The day before, the American president declared positive for Covid-19, putting his health firmly under the microscope.
But this was something that happened, and it's happened to millions of people all over the world, and I'm fighting for them.
A few days later, the US president made his return to the White House with great pomp and ceremony. Despite spending time in hospital, Trump's tone surrounding the virus remained largely the same. Since the beginning of the crisis, the American president has minimized the threat of the pandemic. From comparing COVID with the flu or floating the use of bleach as a cure, his management of the crisis has been criticized from all sides. 2 days before he tested positive, the Republican candidate even made fun of Joe Biden for wearing a mask.
When needed, I wear masks.
Okay, let me ask.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
The Democratic candidate's stance has been radically different, constantly maintaining the importance of face coverings as a safety measure.
Masks matter. These masks, they matter. Well, the only thing I heard was one of the tweets saying that, don't be so concerned about all this, essentially. There's a lot to be concerned about.
The former vice president wants Americans to be freely tested, while also proposing to create 100,000 additional medical positions. Symbolic differences between the two candidates has been most noticeable in the way they conduct their rallies. While Donald Trump hasn't hesitated to gather thousands of tightly packed, unmasked supporters, Joe Biden has chosen to speak in front of a small number of voters, socially distanced or in their cars.